Hi, my name is Javerlyn Ataurtua. My intended major has something to do with anesthesia. I doubt that the actual name for the major is anesthesia, but I need to certify in anesthesia so that I can become an anesthesiologist assistant in the future. Three things that I like to do with my free time is read, play video games, and spend time with my family. I recently got Black Ops 6 for Christmas, so playing that has been really fun. I have a huge IKEA bookshelf to my right that is stacked with books. I love reading fiction, romance, all that jazz. Huge bookworm. And I love spending time with my family, and I'm very grateful for the time that I've had over winter break to do so, playing bowling, mini golfing, and going to the movies and things like that. Let's see. One thing that absolutely annoys me, I'm gonna name two just because they're my top two for sure, and I'm sure I have other things that annoy me, but these are my top two. People chewing really loudly and people annoying me when I'm in the middle of a conversation or a thought. I feel like it's kind of rude and disrespectful, and it just annoys me personally because it's almost like you're not really listening, or you're not really caring about what I'm saying because you're interrupting me, type of thing, you know? Let's see here. Next question. A song that describes my personality is not something that I think about often, so I had to do a little digging in Apple Music to find a song that suited me. But I am a Christian. I identify as a Christian, and my favorite artist is Brandon Lake, who is a Christian artist. And one of his songs that really identifies with me is Miracle Child. And the reason for that is because the song is about somebody who doesn't think that they're worth saving, or that they're enough to be worth saving. And I identify with that because I feel that way as a Christian, you know. I feel like all of my past sins are just so heavy, you know. It's like, why would God choose to give mercy and grace to me? But because I have faith in him and I choose to live by his word, he has been gracious enough to give me his grace and give me his mercy and allow me that hand, allow his hand to guide me in my life. And I'm very grateful for that. And that's why I picked that song. Historical time period I would like to study. So I'm not a huge historical geek. I'm not somebody who loves history and loves to look into that in my free time. But if I had to pick a time period, it would probably be ancient Rome. And I only say that just because I know Romans had a lot to do with Christian history, and so that'd be really interesting to look into. The way that they lived, what they ate, the music they listened to, their architecture, the way they evolved in that, and in their art. It's just all interesting. It would be interesting to look into is all I'm going to say, because I don't have much to say about that. If I could interview a historical person, it might be Alexander Hamilton, because that's the only person off of the top of my head that I can think of. I love the Broadway musical Hamilton, so I would probably ask him, how was your experience going from nothing to helping your government, helping the United States and doing all that? How did you feel? The little types of things, give me your perspective. That's what I would ask him. And one quote, or I'm going to choose a verse from the Bible that I live by, and I'm going to explain what that means. It's from Matthew 6, verse 34, which says, "Therefore do not be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will be anxious for itself. Sufficient for the day is its own trouble." I choose this because, coincidentally, I have this verse on a Post-it note in my bathroom, and I didn't realize it when I put it there that I would be looking at that every single day and kind of reminding myself, hey, you know what? That verse is right. Because I'm always anxious about something with school, something with my family, or something with myself even. And I stress myself out about it more than I should, when I need to remember that I gotta just give it to God. And when I lay my issues and my weights down at his feet, he's gonna help me carry it, and he's gonna help me through that. No matter what, he's always gonna have my back. And so that verse just really reassures me, and it's nice to think about and have that in the back of my mind to remember the amazing things that God does for me to help me along the way. So that's a little bit about me. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed my little intro to myself and my life and a little bit of who I am. I look forward to maybe getting to know some of you and going throughout this course together. So have a good day.